Alrighty, I think we're just about ready to get things started today. Let me just stretch real quick and then we will begin. Alrighty. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of my Come Hang Out live streams. Today is episode number 57, and it is currently January 6th, 2022 today. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a pretty fantastic Thursday so far. Welcome everybody joining me in chat. Hopefully you guys are having a pretty fantastic day today. Before we get any further into the stream, let's go over our streaming schedule quick. Where is it? There we go. As I'm sure you guys are aware, we stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and obviously I will give you guys daily updates if there's ever a day where I can't stream. I'll let you guys know. Check out the community tab, all that kind of good stuff. Am I sick? Not really. Just still kind of losing my voice a little bit. If you guys were here yesterday, yeah, my voice was kind of leaving me towards the very end of the stream, and it's still the case today. But hopefully we will get through today's stream without me losing my voice. So yeah, that's what we got going on today. Also, what we have going on today, my Ninjago core sets finally came in the mail early this morning for some reason. Kind of weird, but hey, I got them, so that's good. If you want to, I have my Instagram linked in the description. You guys can totally go check out my Instagram where I'm posting updates on, you know, the building process of the sets, which ones I got, all that kind of stuff. I will be uploading my haul video tomorrow, I think, for those, and then maybe starting reviews either this weekend or next week sometime. Haven't decided what I want to do just yet. But yeah, I finally got the core sets. Or were there more lovebirds? Nah, I built the birds already. They're sitting on the shelf over there, so I got through that already. Now I can finally build Ninjago stuff. So far, what have I built? I have built the Zane power-up mech, I've built the really small Junior's Lloyd mech, and I built maybe a quarter of the Ninja Ultra combo mech. I have Kai's done. I have not built the other ninja vehicles just yet, but Kai's, I have it in my hand here. It's actually not too bad. I actually really like Kai's mech so far from the Ninja Ultra combo super duper mech. I don't know, it's a pretty cool build. I like the articulation on it. I think the legs are quite nice, very beefy. The arms are a little weak compared to the legs, but hey, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I still have yet to build the rest of the Ninja combo mech thing. Season 2 pictures, sure, we can start with Season 2. I just jumped to Hands of Time because why not? In today's stream, yeah, just have a casual stream ready to go for you guys today. Just figured we could just hang out and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, and then tomorrow is obviously Friday, meaning it will be Ninjago trivia tomorrow. So get excited for that. Get hyped. Tomorrow will be Ninjago trivia. That'll be a pretty good way to round out the week. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm just kind of sitting here building Lego sets, and that's what I have planned for today. Worst core set, maybe the J Thunder Dragon thing. I don't know. I'm not super big on that small dragon. Even the Kai one is kind of weird to me personally. I am considering grabbing those smaller dragons just to get some of the pieces that come with them, specifically the arm and leg pieces, you know, the new elbow / knee piece. I do want to get a few more of those in different colors. So, you know, it is what it is. But ultimately, yeah, from what I have, I mean, obviously my least favorite one so far is the Lloyd Junior's mech, and even that mech isn't so bad either. It's actually not too bad of a build. It's just very basic, very blocky. Where are my cats? Let's see. Waffle's on my bed sleeping, and you know, she's curled up in a little ball, and Momo is somewhere. I have no idea where she is. No cat owner ever knows where their cat is the common conception, which is true. It is true. If you guys have had cats, it's quite difficult to locate them most times. So the dragons look good in the shorts. Yeah, I agree. I'm excited to see the actual, you know, shorts in full. That'd be nice. Maybe Lego could get on releasing those at some point. That would be all nifty and dandy, right? Sure. The Lloyd mech looks kind of fat for some reason. Yeah, it's quite large, I will say that. Not large in terms of, like, you know, it's really tall, but large in terms of it's wide. It's very wide boy. But also in that set, we get the epic return of Spider on a Rock, except this time he's on some type of weird, it's not quite a rock. It's more like a small little nature reserve thing. I don't know. I gotta come up with a funnier name for that for the review when I inevitably do that thing, which, again, my reviews will probably be coming either this weekend or next week. Haven't decided just yet. Do I like dogs? Yeah, I like dogs. I don't currently own a dog, but I would like to at some point. A couple of my friends have dogs, and their dogs are awesome. Some of my relatives that live nearby have a whole bunch of dogs, and they're all excellent. Even my neighbors downstairs have a dog who I see from time to time, and she's pretty cool. I don't know, dogs are awesome. I just currently don't own one. I have 2 cats instead, though I would like to get a dog at some point in time. When is my birthday? November 23rd, so might be a minute until we loop back around to November, but yes, November 23rd is my birthday. Best villain in Ninjago. I mean, Garmadon's pretty cool. The Overlord, Master Chen. A lot of people don't like Master Chen for some reason. I never understood that. Master Chen is hilarious. He's insane, but that's what makes him charming, dare I say. I think Master Chen is very awesome. If I were to end any LEGO theme, which theme would I end? That's an interesting question because I don't hold any downright hatred for any LEGO themes that are currently out there. I mean, some of them I think are kind of dumb, like the LEGO video thing, those little... I don't even know what to call them. The small sets, it's kind of like Lego TikTok in a way. Maybe I would get rid of that theme if I had to choose. Otherwise, yeah, there's not really a theme out right now that I would, end because I hate it so much. I really only collect Ninjago, and that's about it for my Lego collecting. I used to collect a lot more themes back in the day, but a lot of the themes that I enjoyed aside from Ninjago have been discontinued, such as Bionicle and Hero Factory. They should bring back Hero Factory. That'd be nice. I like how in the Ninjago movie, Jay can just rub his scarf to get static electricity. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that sequence. Jay's scarf in the movie is actually really cool. I'm glad that is represented in its minifigure. The minifigure comes with the scarf. At least the casual version of Jay does, of course. As I take a sip of my water, I'm gonna have to forgive me there. It's the only way that I can mend my throat is by drinking water, and if I had tea, I would make tea, but unfortunately I do not have tea. Rest in peace. Who do I think the Vengestone buyer is? Could be anybody. Could be literally anybody. I think it's more likely to be a brand new character, though. I think that's the option I'm going with. If I had to make a solid decision personally. Pilots. Sure, we haven't done the pilots in a hot minute. Back where it all began, the earlier days of Ninjago. It's so different now, isn't it? Ninjago nowadays is so much different from what it was back in the day. Oh, I remember those days very fondly. Opinions on Pokemon Journeys. I mean, I don't watch it. I get caught up with what's happening, what's been going on, but I don't actually watch the anime or anything like that. It's okay from what I've seen, though. I think I've seen like the first 12 episodes, maybe. Legacy or Core? Legacy, for sure. Legacy just has a lot of really, better ideas, more flexibility. I think Legacy is better for the Ninjago brand as a whole than Ninjago Core. Because Core, it seems to be focusing on a younger demographic. That much has been made very clear time and time again. But even building today, some of the sets, the instructions are really simplistic, and in a way, they're kind of difficult to follow because they're just so simple. I'm sitting there looking at the instructions, I'm like, what? What do you want me to do here? But I'll probably get used to it eventually. I don't know. Core, while it does have some cool ideas, I think Legacy is infinitely better. So that's just how I would, rank those two. Your neck pain transferred over to me. My neck hurts. My neck hurts too. My neck has gotten significantly worse over the past couple of days. Not as bad as it was that one day that I streamed with you guys, but now it's still very stiff. It hurts to move around. It's just not great. Personally, I hope your neck gets better though, and that goes for everybody in the chat experiencing some type of body pain. Hopefully it gets better no matter what hurts or whatever. I hope you get better. Am I an only child? I am not. I have a couple of younger siblings, one younger brother, one younger sister, both of which live with my parents, obviously, because they're still not adults. So I am the oldest, the oldest child, at least in the family, by about 5 years. So takes a little bit for them to catch up, but yes, I do have younger siblings. Do I like the old Jay or new Jay better? Maybe older Jay is a little better in my opinion. I feel like a lot of the ninja did, get better with the redesigns and whatnot, but Jay, I think, kind of regressed a little bit, if that makes sense. I think he kind of, went backwards a little bit in terms of progress. Just my own opinion on that, obviously. I do like the design for the most part. I like Jay's new hair. His new, I guess, freckly face, though, doesn't really appeal to me too much. It doesn't really seem like Jay to me personally. Old Lloyd or new Lloyd? I'm going to go with new Lloyd. I think new Lloyd is so much better than older Lloyd Garmadon. Worst villain? Who's on my my bad villains list? Yang, Iron Baron, Esfira. Yeah, probably those three. Some of those three, of course. Esfira, I think, had a lot of potential, just really bad and one-dimensional motivation. Yang, I think, had some really terrible dialogue towards the end. Kind of made his character seem a little less intimidating and more pathetic, dare I say. And for, who else did I say? Iron Baron. Yeah, he's just boring. He's just a boring guy. Can't really say too much about him. You know, it is what it is. What's the worst Ninjago season? Day of the Departed, if you can count that, of course. That is a special by default. Otherwise, for seasons, I mean, season 11 is down there for me, especially the Fire chapter. Hands of Time isn't super great either. It's one of the most underwhelming seasons out there, but it's still not too bad. I can find some redeeming qualities about Hands of Time. It's not downright terrible or anything like that. What's better, Skybound or Hunted? Oh, I'd say Skybound for sure. I think Skybound is all around a better story than Ninjago Hunted. Hunted just has a lot of stuff that makes me upset, makes me angry, i.e. Dareth being Dareth. At least with Skybound, I thought that Dareth's role was less impactful. Sure, he was on the ninja replacement team, but he wasn't around very much. In Hunted, it feels like he's in every episode, and I think that's just because he is in every episode of Hunted, I believe. So... maybe. Hate Iron Baron with a burning passion. I mean, Iron Baron, I don't know. He's not a good villain, but he's also not downright terrible either. He had a lot of potential that was just kind of untapped, I think. Worst Hunted episode? The one where Dareth gets his brown power, whatever episode that may be. Probably that one, because that's my biggest complaint about Ninjago Hunted, is the amount of Dareth that is involved. It's not great. What's better, XYZ or Sun and Moon? Gotta go with XYZ. I really liked that anime. That was actually the last time that I actually watched the not the Ninjago anime, good lord, the Pokemon anime, and enjoyed it, was during the XYZ era. Seabound Pictures? You got it. Seabound. There we go. How to Build a Dragon, was it that one? Then that one, I think. Thoughts on Cole in the new shorts? I mean, he sounds awesome. You know, context, we can't really decide too much about how we think right now, in my opinion, because the shorts are not technically out just yet. It's sort of like we have shorts for the shorts, trailers for the shorts. The full shorts are not out just yet. With that being said, though, I think Cole sounds excellent. I'm very happy with Andrew Francis's performance as Cole. I think he's going to go a long way. I'm excited to hear more of him. I actually don't mind the voice all that much. I've seen some people say that maybe it's going to be a little difficult to get used to, which is fair, I understand, but I haven't seen any downright negative or, hateful things about Cole's new voice, which is good. There probably shouldn't be a lot of just downright hatred towards Andrew Francis. I mean, all he's doing is trying to, continue Cole the best he can, so can't really say too much about that. But, it is what it is. Seabound or Sons of Garmadon? Sons of Garmadon for sure. Actually, I think Sons of Garmadon is a much better season, in my opinion. Finally watched Ninjago Explained It. I'm so glad they basically made Ninjago on his trailer. Yeah, that's a video that I have not thought about in a very, very long time. It is a pretty funny video, though, from what I remember. Ninjago Explained. The thumbnail is crazy for that. Just absolutely insane. They use, the new ninja faces with the old haircuts. It's very strange looking. It's very bizarre to look at. Morbius got delayed again? Again, it's no longer coming out in April? Or again, as in it was delayed until April? I need to look that up now, because if Morbius got delayed again, that is very unfortunate. Morbius, I gotta look. Oh, good lord, please. Is that happening? Wait. No, I don't think so. I don't think it got delayed. Did it? I have no idea. I can't tell. My phone's being stupid. I gotta look, though. Morbius delayed. What's the latest that we have for it? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know. If it got delayed to a different date, let me know. I personally do not see anything over on my side. Got the Ninjago 2022 core sets today. Yeah, me too. Got them in the mail, and they are pretty cool looking. Morbius got delayed till October? You sure? I'm not really seeing anything over here. Maybe I should look at the actual main thing for Morbius, the official page. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing anything rather than looking on Twitter. Come on, Morbius the film. When you're releasing, I'm still seeing an April 1st release date over here. If it got delayed again, that's very unfortunate. That movie is very much becoming the new Mutants. We've discussed that on stream prior. It's very much taking that place. What do I think of 2011 to 2017 Cole? Before the Ninjago movie, I mean, Cole was okay. He didn't really stand out, though, personally, in my opinion. I think Cole got his actual focus after the redesigns, after the movie came out. That's when I truly started to get attached to Cole's character, after the design changes. The original version of Cole, I liked his ghost arc, though. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that actually gave him something to do and made him, a little better. Maybe, a little more standout-ish in the story, I guess you could say. A little bit more prominent. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Have I watched Tokyo Ghoul, or do I know what that is? I know what it is. I've seen maybe only the first couple of episodes of Tokyo Ghoul, have not watched the whole thing. I do want to, though. That would be nice at some point. Opinions on Movie Zane. He's Movie Zane. Can't really say too much about him. His face is terrifying. Have you ever looked into Movie Zane's eyes? Horrifying. Terrible. But no, Movie Zane, I don't know. The movie Ninja, aside from Lloyd, don't really have personalities, per se. They're just kind of like, background characters. But with that being said, I do kind of like Movie Zane's design overall. It's not great, but it's alright. It's okay. But I more prefer, obviously, TV show Zane. I don't think there's any other way of doing that. Is there any way to get seasons 9 through 15 on DVD? I don't know about that. I thought they released Hunted on DVD at some point, but maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. It seems like Ninjago DVDs aren't really a thing. I think they should totally release like a box set or something like that. That'd be nice to do. Maybe just release a big box set with every Ninjago episode on it on DVD. That'd be cool. I'm praying for that one day. If they do that, I will definitely buy it. I collect a lot of TV shows and movies that I like on DVD, Blu-ray, all that kind of stuff. So if they make Ninjago, I will totally get it. The only thing holding me back right now is that they don't have every single episode and season of Ninjago on DVD. Very strange. I don't know why they don't put more effort into doing that. So, saw season 15 on DVD a couple of weeks ago. Really? Where was that at? Because I have not heard about that. You made a fan-made Blu-ray box set? That's awesome. That needs to be official. I would totally buy it. Let's see. Thoughts on Shadow of Ronin? I don't know. Shadow of Ronin is just kind of there for me. It just kind of exists, and I don't really think about it all that much. It's okay. It's alright. 5 out of 10. I haven't played through it personally, but I have seen people play through it, and from what I can tell, it's probably not my type of game. So, have season 4 on DVD. I don't have any Ninjago seasons on DVD. The only thing I have is the Ninjago movie, which I obviously bought on the Blu-ray because I want to put it in my Blu-ray collection. I collect a lot of movies, in case you couldn't tell. What snake tribe would I want to exist in real life? I mean, none of them. That would be horrifying. Which one is the least harmful? Hypnobrai, hypnotize you, probably not super great. Fangpire will turn you into a snake. That's downright terrifying. I do not want that to exist personally. The Venomari will make you see things. So does a lot of other things on this planet. So the Venomari probably already exist, right? So maybe the Venomari. The Constricti will just squeeze you, which, a lot of snakes do that too. The Anacondrae, nope, we don't want them here. So I don't know, maybe the Constricti, they seem to be the least harmful. They'll just kind of squeeze you to death. That's not as harmful, right? That's not as harmful as being turned into a snake. The Fangpire, we don't want them here. No. No, thank you. Favorite movie? Tremors, 1990. Favorite movie of all time, right there. Excellent movie. Kevin Bacon fights giant underground sandworms. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's breathtaking. That's cinema right there, as the kids say. Looks at Movie Zane. These are the eyes of a psychopath. Oh yeah, Movie Zane is terrifying. Nightmare fuel. No. We don't want that to exist either. Did Jay carry season 6 of Ninjago? I mean, kind of. That was basically his story, right? In a way, he sort of had to carry it because all of the other ninja, aside from Nia, were kind of trapped by Nadakon's sword, if you will. So, yeah, I suppose Jay, in a way, did in fact carry Skybound. Let's see. Do I like Vanya's voice from season 13? Yeah, she's cool. I like her voice. Sounds very, very princessy. I think that she's awesome. Ninjago movie game is open world. That's right, it is. I suppose so, right? I'm not sure about like the technicalities or whatever. I'm not a video game person by any means, but I guess that is kind of accurate. I mean, I remember playing that game and just exploring and trying to collect all the different bricks and stuff. I remember that very fondly. Opinion on Prime Empire? It's alright. You know, middle ground season for me. It did something very unique for the Ninjago series, so I guess that's good, but ultimately I feel like other seasons, especially, you know, Master of the Mountain and Seabound, pretty much outshine Prime Empire, but I don't hate Prime Empire. Pretty much average for me, though. Tournament pictures? Sure. Where is my season 4 slideshow? There we go. There we go. Which Ninjago army would I get along with? That's a good question. Which one would I rather participate in, take control in? I mean, the Anachondrite cult sounds fun until you start turning into a snake. Then that would be pretty terrifying, as I mentioned earlier. The Stone Army would be cool if I had the Helmet of Shadows. Then you could basically have them do whatever you want. That'd be cool, right? Like I could just sit in my chair all day and make them make videos for me, you know, because I have the Helmet of Shadows on. That'd be funny. Maybe the Stone Army. I'd rather take the Stone Army. Let's see. Opinion on Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, it's a pretty good movie. Used to be my favorite Spider-Man movie until No Way Home came out. But still, Spider-Verse is a fantastic movie. I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel coming out this year, right? It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for it. I did a report on it. I did a video essay on it for college. And, you know, it got me a pretty good grade. So I owe Spider-Verse a lot. But No Way Home, I think, is just a much bigger payoff, personally, for me. So only one of those movies has Willem Dafoe in it, and that's the best one. Which Ninjago villain do I most relate to? That's a good question. Who do I relate to in terms of villains? Because oftentimes in the story you relate to the hero, not so much the villain. Maybe Garmadon, in the sense that maybe he's just a little misunderstood sometimes. I can totally apply that to my personal life and my personal relationships and whatnot. Maybe Garmadon. I mean, I don't have 4 arms or whatever, but, you know, I'd say maybe Garmadon. Maybe that's why I like him so much. Can't really relate to the Overlord all that much because I'm not a demon from another dimension that is basically the ultimate evil of everything. So, you know, it is what it is. And obviously I'm drinking my water. If you guys know how it goes on these streams, you would know that water bottles are very much essential to make these streams work. To make these streams function, I need to be hydrated. That's just how it works here. Nexo Knights or Lego Elves? I'm going to be honest, I've totally forgot that Lego Elves existed, so Nexo Knights for me personally. Lego Elves, isn't that like just like Lego Friends, but more mystical in nature? I think those themes are very similar. Is Elves still going? Do you guys know? Because I have not been keeping up with Lego Elves. I think Lego Friends is still going, right? That's been going since like 2012. It's like, whoa. It's like almost got as much traction as Ninjago for some reason. Is posting this many times stressful to you along with other things that you do? I mean, sometimes my schedule can get a little bit chaotic. Sometimes there are days where all I want to do is just lay down and just, you know, go back to bed. But oftentimes when I wake up, I find that, you know, getting on track, getting work done, the feeling of actually completing something and getting the work done is much more rewarding than, you know, just sitting around doing nothing, if that makes sense. I really like the idea and the feeling of completing a task, getting it done, and then, you know, just sighing at the end of the day because everything is done. So, I don't know. I strive to work for that feeling, work towards that feeling, but sometimes, yes, it does get a little chaotic. Elves got canceled. Not surprised. Not surprised. Elves was canceled, basically Ninjago for girls. I don't know if I'd call it that, but, you know, it certainly wasn't up my alley, if that makes sense. It certainly wasn't for me, but I can understand why some people liked it. But is Lego Friends still going? I imagine so, right? Elves ended in 2019. Yeah, that's like 3 years ago. What am I doing? Clearly, I'm just living in the past. Would I play Fortnite if they added Ninjago characters? Probably not. I don't really need to play Fortnite all that much, man. I mean, Fortnite, it's not my game. I remember when Fortnite came out, I think I was in my senior year of high school, and everyone was like, "Oh, Fortnite this, Fortnite that," and I'm just like, dude, I don't care. I don't want to play Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite's not for me. How do I get motivated for my videos? Do I have a special routine or have to mentally prepare yourself, or do I just do it? I do some warm-ups or whatever. I kind of mentioned this yesterday or maybe alluded to it, but I do kind of sing before I start recording videos. It just helps my voice get up there, helps me to better prepare myself. I try to do that for streams too, but you know, today's stream was kind of an exception because I've just been building Lego sets all day long because my core sets finally showed up. But yeah, I do some type of warm up. I try to sit in my chair, kind of, you know, give myself a moment to breathe before I hit the record button. And I obviously get like a series of notes that I want to talk about. My videos aren't scripted. I'm sure you guys could figure that out. But yeah, I just kind of go off the list, talk about what I want to talk about, and edit it down for later. I do stutter a lot when I talk. You might have been noticing that throughout this live stream or other live streams out there. So yeah, my videos have a lot of cuts in them for that reason. But you know, I try my best, and it works out at the end of the day. I'm able to get done what I need to get done and call it good from there. Am I still in college? Yes, I'm in my final year. I should be graduated by June or September of this year. My graduation date keeps on shifting for some reason. I don't know why. Apparently my advisors can't decide when they want me to graduate, but sometime this year. Sometime this year. Lego Friends is supposed to get more content in 2022, so it's still going. That's crazy. I feel like people don't give Friends enough credit, man. That series has been going for almost as long as Ninjago. That's crazy, right? It's amazing. What's my favorite breed of dog? I like corgis. Corgis are pretty funny to look at. Pugs are awesome. I want to get a pug one day and name it Ed Sheeran. I think that's an excellent name for a pug. I want to get a dog and name it some type of celebrity name. I think that'd be amazing. Yeah, maybe corgis or pugs. Huskies are pretty cool too. I like huskies. Very cute. One of my family members has a husky named Rex, and he's excellent. He's a good dog. He's a good doggo. I like him a lot. Friends started in 2012. Yeah, so 10 years this year. Not too far behind Ninjago. It's pretty crazy. What will I do once I graduate? Hopefully use my degree to find a suitable job around here and, you know, start a career there. Obviously, I still plan on doing YouTube, but YouTube will probably not be my primary source of income anymore. I more would like to treat YouTube as like a side job once I graduate, if that makes sense. You know, side hustle. Everyone needs one of those. Right now, my side hustle is selling things on eBay and selling merch. My merchandise actually sold pretty well for Christmas, so if you want yourself a t-shirt or a phone case or something, check out the description. Feel free to buy my stuff. Shameless plug. But yeah, maybe just find a different job, a more suitable job, more well-paying, more stable job that I can actually, you know, use to fund things that I need for life, like a house. You know, I'd eventually like to buy a house. That'd be nice. Right now I'm in an apartment, but you know, we'll get there. I'm only 22. We'll get there. I do have a set goal in mind as to when I want to be, you know, complete in life, quote unquote complete, but that's not for many years down the line. Am I near the UK? I am not. I live in the middle of the United States of America, and it's awful. Don't visit here. It's horrible. How much do I make for making YouTube videos? It just kind of depends on the month. Obviously, YouTube does not pay you like a set rate. It just kind of depends month per month how well your videos do, you know, how much watch time you've accumulated. It just kind of depends on the month, you know. But, you know, it is enough to live off of right now. I have been doing pretty well, all things considered. So, you know, I couldn't give you an exact number because it changes every month. But, you know, it's enough to live off of. Do I like or love Italian food? Well, as an individual of Italian descent, I do appreciate a good Italian dish every now and then. I do appreciate my spaghettis and my lasagnas, as the kids say, you know. It's not so much, not super Italian, but, you know, it is good every now and then. People got really upset that Chris Pratt was cast as Mario, but I, as an Italian, I think it's awesome. You know, who cares? He's Super Mario. What's my average pay? I mean, again, can't really give you a set number because it changes so often, but it is enough to pay for school, pay for essentials, pay for food and drinks and stuff, pay for gas for my car. It's just enough to live off of. Again, a solid number I can't really give you, so I'll just say that much. Hunted pictures, sure, we've kind of been stuck on tournament for a hot minute. There we go. Opinions on Shima. I mean, Shima was alright. I thought it had a really interesting idea. Unfortunately, the way that it was marketed kind of turned off a lot of Ninjago fans, honestly. They marketed it when Shima was first coming out as, oh, this is so much better than Ninjago. You're not even going to remember Ninjago after this comes out. And ultimately, Shima flopped on its face and failed miserably. But hey, it was okay. It was unique, I guess. It was a unique idea, all things considered. It was okay. Chris Pratt is Garfield too. Yeah, and Garfield is like as Italian as you can get. You know, he constantly eats lasagna and whatnot. And I can make those types of jokes because I'm Italian. Gosh heck it, don't cancel me. Poor favor. Yeah. Garfield's going to be fun. Who's more of a catch, Garmadon or Lloyd? Garmadon. I mean, Lloyd's cool, but have you seen his dad, though? Garmadon is like, you know, what those arms do. 4 arms, man. Can't go wrong with 4 arms as Garmadon. Garmadon's awesome. Chris Pratt is everywhere. Oh, yeah, big time. Have I ever been interested in learning another language? I mean, I studied Spanish for a little bit in high school. I can speak very little Spanish, though. I don't remember a whole lot from that class. Very basic phrases and conversations or whatever I could probably do. Otherwise, I was interested in learning Japanese a handful of times. I've tried a handful of times, but ultimately failed at that. I would like to learn Japanese at some point in my lifetime. That is on my bucket list of things to do. So, but otherwise right now I just speak basic English and I know very, very little Spanish. So I guess that's that. Have you seen Nia's mom? I have. Have you seen Nia's mom? Oh man. The hunted pictures need more Skylar. I agree. That is very constructive criticism right there. I will take that and apply it in the future. I should probably write that down. I do want to do like you know, individual ninja pictures at some point. That could be fun to do on the stream. Some of you guys have been asking for that. I will make that a goal for next week. How about that? And if I don't do that next week, feel free to yell at me. Do I like mochi? Yeah, mochi's good. Buy mochi all the time. There's a nice Oriental market down the road from my house that I buy a lot of food at, food and drink. It's pretty good. Mochi, various types of ramen. All good. All very, very good. Can't really complain too much about that. It's honestly a pretty good shop. I live in a good area. There's a lot of stuff around here. Target, Walmart, obviously in driving distance. Bunch of movie theaters, whole bunch of restaurants. I'm happy with where I live. It's a good area. I could send you lots of Skylar screenshots. Dude, feel free to blow up my inbox. Feel free, my friend. Give me those Skylar pictures. We will apply them to the streams in no time. Thank you in advance, Kevin. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Needs to be more Akita pictures. Yeah, I could totally do a section for Akita as well. I want to do like the main ninja, but also maybe have some side characters too, like Garmadon, Misako, Wu, Skylar, obviously, as I mentioned. Akita could totally fall onto that list too. I just got to find Akita images first, which should be no problem. Just got to go through season 11 again and take some screenshots. What type of food do I like? As mentioned, lots of Italian stuff. Also a lot of, Asian cuisine is pretty nice. I do like a fair bit of Japanese, Chinese dishes. Most of the time, though, you'll find me just eating just random stuff that I have around the house. Different sandwiches, different types of cheese. You know, it is what it is. I don't have the best diet in the world, admittedly, but it's also not downright terrible. So just anything works. The only thing that I probably won't ever eat, you probably won't ever catch me eating any type of seafood aside from maybe like shrimp or something like that. I don't know. Seafood just kind of just grosses me out. I don't know why. I won't eat fish. I won't eat like calamari, as delicious as that sounds. I do want to try crab at some point. Lobster, I don't like. I don't know. Seafood just doesn't really do it for me. Season 5? Sure. Season 5 Possession. No sushi. Yep, no sushi. I won't eat sushi. You'll never see me eating sushi. No, thank you. You know, a lot of my friends really like seafood and stuff. So if we ever go out to eat like a seafood restaurant, like say Red Lobster, for example, I'll just eat shrimp and biscuits. The biscuits from Red Lobster are crazy, man. If you've ever been to Red Lobster, those biscuits, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Love them. Kalmar versus Chen, who would win? I honestly think Chen would win. I think he's a little bit more crafty than Kalmar. My money's on Master Chen. I think he would totally win. Steak and boneless wings. Yeah, boneless wings for me. I don't eat chicken with the bone in it. I don't like things with the bone in it. I just, it's really messy. It's just not for me. Boneless wings are easy to eat because I can eat them with a fork. I do not like to get my fingers all sticky, as you know, emasculine as some people may call that. I don't care. I don't eat wings with bones in them. I do like a good burger every now and then. I'm actually getting really hungry. There is a burger place right down the road. Might go there after stream. That does sound pretty good. Maybe if I dig out my car. It did snow last night. It did snow, so my car's kind of covered in snow. Like how we're just talking about food. Yeah, man, these streams can pretty much become anything you guys want. Talking about different types of food sounds good to me. Doesn't always have to be Ninjago related. So, you know, it is what it is. With that being said, let's answer a Ninjago question. Who's my favorite elemental master? Besides the ninja, I like Skylar. Nero's pretty cool. Master of the mind. Karloff is just a big teddy bear, and we love him for that. So, probably one of those three. Who should be the main ninja next season? Make it a Kai and Jay team-up season, and you will find me very happy. Kai and Jay, please. That'd be awesome. Is there any season that has ever come close to beating Tournament as my favorite season? Sons of Garmadon came very close. Honestly, Sons of Garmadon is my second favorite season. I find that to be super close to Tournament in terms of quality. It's almost like they're the exact same in terms of how much I like them. Though Tournament is just a little bit more nostalgic for me, so that's why Tournament gets the edge over Sons of Garmadon. But yes, Season 8 came very close, and is still very close to being my favorite. But, you know, that's as close as it can get. There's a pretty big gap in between Sons of Garmadon for me and Master of the Mountain, which is my third favorite. So, but SOG and Tournament are very close to each other. SOG, Sons of Garmadon. It's a pretty good season, not gonna lie. Should the next season be about Jay, Kai, or even both? Yeah, both. Why not? Make it a story about the people that were closest to Nia. That'd make sense to me. If I were writing the Ninjago story, that's what I would do. It's totally what I would do. Chen versus Garmadon, who would win? Probably Garmadon, especially if Garmadon's all powerful like he was during the Oni trilogy. Oh yeah, Master Chen does not stand a chance, personally. Maybe if he had some elemental powers at his disposal, maybe he'd be a little bit more, a little bit more of a threat to Garmadon. Otherwise, I feel like the big G-Man would crush Master Chen. As unfortunate as that may be. Lloyd, yes indeed. We have a 199 from Jose. Thank you very much. Smash or pass? Faith. I don't know. She's all right. She's cool. I see her more as maybe a best friend as opposed to a, romantic partner. Faith, yeah, maybe pass. Pass. She's more of like a bestie. We'd be friends. We'd be very good friends, personally. But thank you, Jose, for the 199.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Thank you for the 199 through Super Chat. Always pretty much forced to answer the Super Chat questions, no matter what they may be. But you know what? That is A-okay for me personally. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. Is this scripted? No. No, not scripted. Not scripted. I just kind of hang out with you guys and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Whatever you guys type in the chat, I will answer for the most part. I wish I could get to everybody's questions, but there's over 100 people here right now, and there is no way that we can get through everyone's questions, which is unfortunate. I try to answer some questions that are most commonly asked, Worst part about No Way Home. Yeah, because No Way Home's not a perfect movie, and without spoilers, I will say some of the editing choices in No Way Home are very strange. They cut to character very awkwardly. There's like a sequence with Green Goblin. Obviously, he's in the movie. You knew that from the trailer. There's a sequence with Green Goblin in the alleyway after he gets first introduced, and it's very awkwardly cut in between two scenes of Spider-Man just doing stuff. It's very weird. I don't understand some of those editing choices, but for the most part, No Way Home is a very solid movie. What's the difference between lightning and storm? I think storm more relies on water, to be honest. I think that's the difference there. Storm requires more water to function, while lightning simply doesn't need any other element. I guess, at least that's just my personal headcanon, not a confirmation or anything like that. That's just kind of what I've noticed. I think storm requires more water to work. How about Sing 2? I have not seen Sing 2, because honestly, I did not enjoy Sing 1 all that much. I thought Sing 1 was pretty stupid, so I'm not going to go see Sing 2. And from what I've heard from people that have seen Sing 2, it's not all that great. So I feel like I'm not missing anything. Poll idea, who's Tanner's soulmate, Maya or Skylar? Why don't we just do like a who's the better character type thing? Maya or Skylar? How about this? Who would win? No, who's the better character? You know what? Why don't we expand this tier, or not this tier, but this poll a little more too. Let's get some other female characters in the chat. We have 2 more options. Who else should we put on the list? We have Skylar. We got Maya. Who else do you guys want to see on this list? Vanya. I saw Vanya. We could totally put Vanya in there, and Pixel. Okay. So Vanya, Pixel, Maya, and Skylar. That is our list. Who is the best character? There we go. All right, feel free to vote in the chat. Figured we'd expand that poll idea out a little bit more, make it a little more applicable to other characters as well. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, feel free to vote for your favorite character of those 4 predetermined female characters. Or if it's somebody who's not on that list, feel free to let me know in the chat who your favorite Ninjago female character is. Ninjago has some pretty solid female characters, I must say. I'm very excited to build the Dojo Temple because that comes with a new Pixel, and I think that figure looks awesome. Kind of looking at it from across the room right now. Looks pretty good. I'm excited to put that one together. But yes, feel free to vote for your favorite of the female characters. Who's Maya? Nia's mother. Nia's mother is named Maya. She was in some flashbacks before she was in season 7, but otherwise she showed up most recently in Seabound. So, you know. Yes, Maya is Nia's mother. Coco, she's pretty cool. I like Coco a lot. She is the better mother compared to Misako, at least according to my opinion. Do I think that Twitchy Tim should have been in the island sets? Yeah, he should have came in the Catamaran Sea Battle, because that would have given people more of a reason to buy that set. You know how often I see that set on sale at my local stores because nobody wants it? In a way, there's no reason to get that set unless you want the builds. Otherwise, all of the other figures that come in that set come in other sets that are cheaper. So if you're buying the Ninjago sets like I do sometimes just for the figures, there's no reason to get the Catamaran Sea Battle. If they would have included Twitchy Tim, I would have actually considered buying that set. Yeah, they should have totally included him in the island sets, because they included characters like Vanya, Scott, and Benthamar in their respective sets. Why not Twitchy Tim? Why did Twitchy Tim get the whatchamacallit, get the short end of the stick? What the heck? Yeah. Just my thoughts on that. The Constricti and the Anaconda are the only ones that could kill you effortlessly. I feel like then it would be a quick death as opposed to like the Fangpyre or the Hypnobrai. The Constricti, if they just kind of, you know, squeezed me, or the Constricti, yeah, if they just kind of squeezed me until I died, that'd be a little easier than, you know, getting blasted in the face with Venomari Venom and, you know, getting killed slowly by the Hypnobrai or the Fangpyre. I don't know. I think the Constricti would be a little more easy to get killed by, if you want my honest opinion on that question. Which is a pretty interesting question, not gonna lie. Can't say we talked about that one before. Got the Daily Bugle for Christmas. Nice. I was kind of considering getting that set, but I would rather put my money towards Ninjago stuff, I guess. It's a pretty good set, though. Not too bad, personally, in my opinion. Hope Ray and Maya are in Season 16. Me too. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. Prime Empire pictures. Sure. What about the Pyro Vipers? I probably wouldn't want to go up against a Pyro Viper. Might be pretty terrifying. Aren't the Pyro Vipers just Hypnobrai but on fire? Isn't that how it goes? Aren't they Hypnobrai by default? Feel free to correct me if I am mistaken. So, you know. It's really dark that the Anacondrae literally ate themselves. Yeah, the Anacondrae basically cannibalized themselves until there was only one left. You know, the classic Anacondrae line, only one can remain. They weren't kidding. They were serious about that. Yeah, that is kind of messed up. And that was an early Ninjago too. Usually we don't really see a lot of that dark stuff until later seasons. But yeah, the Anacondrae cannibalized themselves until there was only one left. Because for some reason the other tribes had food while they did not. Not sure why the Anacondrae got that treatment. Maybe it's because of the general's antics or whatever during the war. Who's to say? Who knows? Who knows? Ancient breed of Hypnobrai? Yeah, that's basically what I thought. If you look at their eyes, they're very, you know, swirly, like the Hypnobrai's eyes usually are. So, I imagine it's pretty close. They're pretty close relatives. If they're not the same species, they're pretty close at least. Cannibalism in a kids show. Yeah, you know what else was in Ninjago during season 9? They used the Ultra Dragon as a chair basically because they killed it and made its bones into a chair. Very dark stuff, Ninjago. See, Ninjago can get dark when they want it to be. I don't understand these arguments that Ninjago is never dark. It can get pretty dark pretty quick, depending on the circumstance and the season, obviously. Yeah, who's winning the poll? Let's take a look. I see Pixel in the lead, but Skylar is very close behind. They're pretty much neck and neck. Vanya has a fair amount of votes, and Maya has, the least amount, but I'd vote for Maya. Or maybe I'd vote for Skylar. I don't know. But yeah, if you haven't voted in the poll just yet, feel free to do so. Yeah, Pixel's pretty cool. I like her a lot. I'm excited to unbox her new figure in the Dojo Temple set when I get to that. Probably later tonight. Probably later on tonight. Imagine what kind of Father's Day card Lloyd would give to Garmadon. Probably wouldn't give him anything. Would probably just give him like an empty bag or something, or just mail an envelope with nothing in it. That's what I would do. That's pretty funny. And then, Garmadon could do the same thing for Lloyd's birthday. It's very much a toxic relationship there, but I think they make it work for the most part. Do I watch regular show, or did I watch regular show? I used to, but I stopped after a while. I'm not sure at what point in the series I kind of stopped watching, but I remember watching it up to a certain point, and then I just kind of stopped. I do want to go back someday, though, and rewatch that entire series. Same deal with Adventure Time. That is on my list of things to do at some point in my time of existing on this planet. How often does my least favorite ninja change? Not as often as some may think. I mean, right now my least favorite is probably Kai. Nothing against Kai, he just so happens to be my least favorite. But it was previously Nia until Seabound came out, and then Nia kind of bumped up a few spots for me. It just kind of depends on what's going on in the current season, I suppose. It's not that much. Not that much. Overall, my ranking has been pretty consistent ever since the Ninjago movie came out, I think. So, Skybound pictures? Sure. Skybound. Who's this? Hi, Momo. How you doing? Yes, you're so cute. Very cute. My little cat Momo came up to me and said hi. Hi, Momo. She really likes the Lego boxes that I have all over the floor. She likes boxes. Rank the ninja right now. Favorite from favorite to least favorite. Okay, we got Cole, Zane, Lloyd, Jay, Nia, Kai. That is my ranking right now, from favorite to least favorite. Momo, look, people are saying hi to you in the chat. Beautiful. If Momo could read, she would be very happy. So thank you, you guys. You made her day. Yeah, Momo has some... I don't want to say issues because that's kind of rude, but Momo has some types of disorders or whatever. She came from an abusive household, and we kind of, sheltered her, took her in. She was a rescue, so she's kind of, yeah, you're sweet, aren't you? But you have a little bit of problems, but that's okay. We do what we can for you. We help you. She has like a lot of meds that she takes or whatever. She'll be fine. Oh, now she's up on the desk. Hi, Momo. Yes, aren't you just very cute? If you ever hear her rub up against the microphone, it might sound a little weird, but, she's just showing her affection. She's just being happy. Aren't you? Yeah, little baby. Little babby. Let's go ahead and end off the poll. I think we've pretty much had that one for a while. Oh, now she's up on my shoulder. Yeah, she does the Pikachu thing where she jumps up on my shoulder. Hi, Momo. What type of cat is Momo? I have no idea. She's very small. She's she's black in color. I don't know what type of cat she is, though. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about like the different breeds of cats, but I feel like her and Waffle are different breeds. Waffle is my other cat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what breed she is. She's very small black kitty. Who won the poll? Let's see. Pixel won with 39%. Skylar won with 37, or Skylar came in second place with 37. Vanya ended in 13, and Maya ended with 9%. Poor Maya. Yeah, a lot of people don't like black cats because they think that they're bad luck. You hear stories all the time about black cats being abandoned or whatever for that reason, or people just buying them specifically for Halloween and letting them loose or whatever afterwards. I think that's messed up, obviously. Thankfully, Momo is safe here with us. She's cool. She just kind of hangs out. So, do I like Waffle or Momo better? It's like asking me to to pick between my 2 kids. I don't know if I can do that. They're all pretty cool though. I like them a lot. They're good cats, obviously. No real complaints from me, except sometimes they eat the Legos that I have lined up, especially Waffle. She loves to eat Lego parts, which is a big no-no. But for the most part, yeah, Momo and Waffle, they are very cute. Very good kitties. I'm very lucky to have them. Opinions on Mr. E. A couple people asking about that. Mr. E is pretty cool. There was going to be that big reveal where Mr. E was Echo Zane the entire time, and even though they did not do that, I still think Mr. E is a pretty good character. Momo's just knocking over stuff on the desk now. Hi, Momo. Yeah, no, Mr. E is pretty cool. Very, very intimidating, very mysterious in nature, but I like that a lot about him. I actually think that he went out a little too quickly. I feel like Mr. E kind of died a little too early on in the Ninjago story. Kind of unfortunate, but hey, at least we got the other Sons of Garmadon generals, right? I mean, yeah, Kilo and Ultraviolet are definitely as good as Mr. E, but totally not. Mr. E was the best one, gonna be honest. Not crazy about his name, though. His name's kind of dumb. Mr. E. Haha, get it? He's a mystery. So funny. Yeah, maybe they should have picked a different name. Otherwise, though, solid character. Can't complain too much. What villains do I think should appear in Season 16 again? I mean, I would like to see the Time Twins come back eventually. Chronix and Crux. Maybe Garmadon, if he has a reason for showing up again. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind seeing Nauticon come back either. If Nauticon was revealed to be the Vengestone buyer, I would not complain too much about that. I think Nauticon is a very excellent villain, all things considered. He should totally come back. So yeah, maybe Garmadon, the Time Twins, or Nauticon. Probably some of those, honestly. Mr. E had the potential to develop as one of the better characters in the series. I agree. Mr. E had a lot of potential that unfortunately the series did not really touch on before they ultimately killed him off. I do think his death scene was pretty important, though. It showcased how ruthless Garmadon was. I suppose if you needed him to kill one of the generals, you'd pick the robot one, obviously, because you can't really do that to a human. Rest in peace. Oh, okay, bye, Momo. She's like, you know what? I'm just going to jump off the desk. Okay, Momo. That is fine by me. Just got the dojo. Yeah, me too. I'm excited to put that together. For those of you guys that don't know, I have been building some of the Ninjago core sets. Just got them in the mail today. And I will once again plug my Instagram. Feel free to go ahead and check out my Instagram to see my progress in building some of the new Ninjago stuff. I've been posting pictures on there all day today, so feel free to go ahead and follow if you want to see my progress. I would do it on stream. I would build on stream, but I don't really have any way of doing that necessarily. I tried to hook up a camera and it did not work. So, you know, maybe I'll figure it out one day. Otherwise, you probably won't see me doing any build streams as much as I may want to do that at some point. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, you guys, let's turn things over to rapid fire questions. Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two, that'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream today. What picture should we end on? What picture should we end on? Or what types of pictures?
Pizza time.
Well, first we have a donation. OK Ninjago donated $1.99. Thank you very much once again, OK Ninjago. You've been awesome. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too, my friend. Hopefully you guys are having a pretty good day. All things considered, hopefully you're having a good time today watching the stream. And thank you very much for the super chat. Rebooted. I like that idea. Let's end on Rebooted. Rebooted was the first one I saw. So we will end on Rebooted. So, yeah, rapid fire. Let's get to it. When did I start watching Ninjago? Back when it began in 2011. I've been here since day one. Which Garmadon is the best? Emperor, Lord, or Sensei? I'd say maybe Lord. I mean, Sensei's cool, Emperor's cool, but Lord is like classic Garmadon, you know? Maya thoughts, she's beautiful. She's perfect. She doesn't need any change. She's glorious the way that she is. Would I do a voiceover class with Brent Miller? Oh, for sure. If he were to, you know, start something up like that, I would totally take that class. I think that'd be awesome, actually. If something like that happens, I would totally sign up. Favorite elemental dragon? Elemental dragon. Well, the golden dragon technically counts, right? So maybe the golden dragon. Otherwise, the titanium dragon is always fun. Might have to go with the titanium dragon, actually. Let's see. He is doing classes. Really? I might need to search that up then. Might need to totally sign up for that. I was not aware. I was not made aware. I will write that down. I'll look it up. Best villain motivations. I mean, yeah, some of the villains have pretty lackluster motivations. The Overlord is always, evil, but then again, his motivation is just because he's bad. Garmana's motivation makes a fair bit of sense. Master Chen's motivation makes sense to me. Moro, I think, though, has the best motivation. I think Moro's motivation is top tier. Ninjago UCS sets, yeah, we should totally get some. Maybe they should make like a Borg Tower or something like that. That'd be cool, right? Please make a Borg Tower. Opinions on Echo Zane. He's cool. It's kind of like comedic, funny Zane, but he's okay, I guess. Solid 6 out of 10. It is what it is. What's my least favorite Ninjago scene or moment? The first thing that came to mind was a very beautiful Ninjago moment that was ruined by a very dumb decision. During Ninjago Season 9, you'd obviously remember that scene where Kai kind of speaks to the Wind Dragon, kind of connects with it, but he's wearing the wrong suit. Very, very obnoxious moment right there. Supposed to be beautiful, but it came off as very strange because of that one big mistake. Probably that. Momo's meowing in the hallway for some reason. Momo, what you doing? Meow meow, come here. Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll come in here eventually. Favorite Pokemon? Sylveon. Sylveon is my favorite. What's my favorite season? Season 4, Tournament of Elements. Do I want a next generation ninja team in a few years? Maybe in a few years, maybe. I don't know. Whenever Ninjago comes to a natural conclusion, then maybe we can get a generation 2 or like a next generation of Ninjago. That'd be cool. But I want Ninjago to come to a natural end, before that happens. I don't think they should end Ninjago just to make Gen 2. It is what it is. Thoughts on the Nia::J love triangle? Not as bad as some people make it out to be, but it's still very uncomfortable, and it's probably one of the weakest parts of Season 3 for me. So, I don't know. Solid 5 out of 10. I like some things about it, but other things I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It's not good. It's not good. Let's see. Which ninja should not have their own season for a while? Lloyd. Maybe give Lloyd some background roles for a little bit. Let the other ninja actually get some attention for once. That'd be nice. That'd be nice, eh? Can you borrow Momo for a week? Feel free. You can babysit. Of course. Of course. Best city set. I actually don't collect all that much Lego City. Or all that much Lego City. I don't know what I said. I used to collect Lego City back in the day, and I really enjoyed all the police stuff. So I'd have to go with some of the police sets. Maybe the 2011 mobile police base, whatever it was called, mobile command center. Maybe. I don't know. Some of the older police sets are really fun. I remember collecting those and having fun with those. Opinions on Dr. Julian. He's good. I like Dr. Julian a lot. I like his backstory. I like his interactions with Zane. I feel like he maybe left the series a little too quickly. Maybe they could have kept him around for a little while longer. But, for the time that he was in the story, I thought he did his part well. So, best Ninjago set, either the movie Bounty or the Ninjago City Gardens. One of those two. Is Mistake dead? Yeah, unfortunately. She died off screen during Season 9. Rest in peace. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Favorite legacy set. Ooh, the Thunder Raider's pretty good. If you can count the City Gardens, then probably the City Gardens. Otherwise, the Overlord Dragon is a pretty good legacy set as well. Can't really go wrong with that one. Does Momo have a favorite food? They really enjoy tuna flavored treats. So if you want to win Momo over, give her some tuna flavored cat treats, and she will love you forever. That's pretty much how it goes here. Worst Ninjago death. I mean, Mistake's was pretty underwhelming. She kind of just died off screen, and we didn't really see how she died. We just heard that she did die, so that was kind of disappointing, especially for a character like Mistake. Yeah, I'd probably say Mistake's death. Not super great. I understand why they couldn't show it, but come on. Come on. Gotta give us more than that. And let's answer one more question before we wrap things up today. Let's answer one more question. One more big question, but first I will take a sip of my water in the meantime. There we go. Vocal warm-ups, right? All right, let's talk about that, because that's kind of funny. What is the worst episode of Ninjago? What is the absolute worst episode ever? Well, if you guys want to, feel free to type in the chat what your least favorite or what you think the worst episode is. For me personally, totally some of the original episodes from season 2's filler arc, if you want to call it that. I really, really don't like Pirates versus Ninja. I think that episode is stupid beyond all reason. Double Trouble was okay. Ninja Ball Run, right back down to stupid. I really don't like some of those earlier episodes of the season 2 story. I feel like they were just kind of waiting around to get to the final battle stuff. Not great for me personally. I would say probably Pirates versus Ninja, honestly, if I had to pick like a worst episode. Yeah, but feel free to drop your own least favorite down below in the chat. Totally can answer some of those or look at some of those really quick. The absolute worst, I actually don't mind that one all that much. It's all right. Ninja Ball Run, yeah, I agree. Pretty stupid. I don't like Ninja Ball Run at all. Just felt like a really random episode for no reason. Pirates versus Ninja, yeah, gonna have to go with that one. That's probably one of my least favorites overall. Most disappointing one. Remember when we thought that pirates were going to be the main villain of season 2? And those were the days. Those were the days. Yeah, let's wrap things up today. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's stream. Let's go over our streaming schedule one more time before we wrap things up today. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. And with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my stream here today. Where is my end screen? There we go. And yes, let's get some hugs in the chat. A lot of you guys have already started that. Thank you very, very much. I will put a few in the chat for you. There you go. Enjoy those. And thank you very much for the hugs back. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. That's going to pretty much wrap it up for the stream today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow, remember, we do have Ninjago trivia here tomorrow, same time. So feel free to tune in if you want to, take part in some Ninjago trivia quizzes and whatnot. Hopefully you guys will be here tomorrow for that. I will certainly be here. So hopefully you guys are as well. And hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. Today was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for asking questions. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic rest of your day today, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for Ninjago Trivia. Peace.